wrinkly, weathered, older male face, and he had
So you want, okay, so honey, I was going to put Marvin, but I wasn't sure, but now I know too. Okay.
Well, either my mom or they usually both pop in together.
They do, but I'll put both. We'll put both. I'm going to put mom first this time for some reason. I was told to. I'll do it that way. How have you been?
Oh, I just really have been having really bad depression since I found out.
Say you're like this.
Since I found out he passed, yeah.
Ugh. Your dad did?
No, since I found out Marvin passed in October.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you good. But you know how they're straight, and then you kind of have that little dip, and then you go up. I feel like you're in that. You're in it. You're not getting out of it yet.
No.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I can feel it by your energy, your voice too. I'm sorry, honey. People, it's so hard. Depression is so hard, and unless you deal with anxiety or depression, you can say but these people will be like, "Come on, it can't be that bad. Get out. Do this, do that." And I'm like, I want to smack them. I don't lay hands on nobody. I'm just saying, you don't know what it's like unless you live it. And I'm not saying that about you. I'm just saying in general, it's hard.
Yeah, I don't. People just tell me to, go outside or like it's simple.
I've heard somebody that was doing a reading. Like I said, I don't say anything, but I never forgot it because me and 4 other people were like, "What the hell is she being so rude? Like, just get out. You got to push yourself. Just get out and do it." Mm-hmm. And I was like, "Do you know what this lady goes through?" No. Okay. Let's see if we can get mom. Have you been back to the cemetery? Sorry, but that's very close. That's very loud.
I was supposed to go with my brother in June, but I wasn't feeling well to see my mom, and then I plan on going next week to see Marvin.
Okay, well, it's Marvin that said she's coming.
Yeah.
And I said, coming where? And because I was like, what? He said, back to the cemetery. He said, but I'm with her. Okay, hold on. So let me write this down. Marvin spoke first. All right, I'm just going to put I'm with her, and I know when she goes, because he's like, she honors me. She just talks, you know what I mean? Like, you just sit there and talk. Like, I love it. He said, really pretty area, and I only know that. I probably could have asked him to show me, but I know that because thank God you did that beautiful video, and I didn't know you were going to do it. It was so amazing.
But now they he actually has his own.
Yes, I do remember you saying that.
But I haven't seen the new. It's in a different area.
But you know what? You take your time till you're ready. When you push yourself, it's like me. I push so hard. I either trip, I mess up, or I'm too much in a hurry, and then I get out of breath. So it's like, just calm down, Debbie. But I don't want you to push. But he knows. Like it's almost like when I didn't connect you, but once you got back that open line with him, he doesn't leave you long periods of time. You know what I mean? Like, he's not there night and day, every day. I'm not going to sit here and make that up. But you're his soulmate, and that's very clear. He's made it very clear, and I'm speaking for him right now. Again. But it's more like he's there than he's not. You know what I mean? Like, he checks on you. He watches out for you. And I need to ask you, I'm going to go back to what your mom said, and I'm trying to think, how do I say it? And Marvin's like, just do it. Just do it. But that's how he talks to me because he's trying to help me. But I'm like, okay. How do I say this? Was there anything that your mom and maybe y'all went through? Because I went through ups and downs with my mom. Everybody does with their parents. But was there anything that she caused maybe some hurt for you, or some depression, or something that hurts you in life? I don't know how to say this. She said, I made mistakes, and I did some things, and I said some things.
Yeah, it's probably...
I won't go too far. I just put that there.
I'm thinking it has to do with the stuff that happened with my brother.
Probably. Is that what it is? Well, she's saying be gentle, like how you deliver it. Like, she's telling me, and I'm going, okay, yes, ma'am.
I think that's what it is, yeah.
It is. So I'm not going to go into it. I just wanted, she has not said this to me before, so. It's my fault. She said it's my fault, really. I didn't some things that she should have said something. And I love that she takes that blame. I mean, she's trying to own up to it and say what's right. She goes, it's right for me to say that. But she doesn't want to say it. So I just want you to know that.
I know that she didn't say anything because she told me only one time. She told me that the same thing happened to her by a similar, you know.
Yep. Yeah, I know. And you know how I love you, I respect you, and that's why I stop at a certain place, but your mom pulled back on it too. So therefore, she doesn't want me saying it, I feel like, on here. So, but, you know, there's just certain things that we need to talk in private instead, and that's fine. I mean, some women will be like, no, just say it. This happened to me. And I'm like, but if they don't want me to, I can tell. Or if they're very protective of you, she's not saying, just say it, just say it. Sometimes they'll say that, but not about this. She's not.
Yeah, she only mentioned it to me once, and she said she didn't want to talk about it ever again.
No, but for some reason tonight, I was talking to, before Marvin, I said hi to her, and I said, thank you for talking to me. And I appreciate it, how I am respectful. And then I started talking to Marvin, and then she said that right in the middle of, like, when Marvin took a breath to be quiet for a second or whatever, he was quiet for a minute. And this is when she said it, and then I finished talking to Marvin for a minute. Now I just wanted to I was thinking, oh Lord, that's deep. That's going to be deep. So I need to talk to you in private about that. Just to acknowledge it is what she's trying to do, I think, and let you know for whatever reason tonight. She feels like some things that you didn't deal with it because she shut you down on dealing with it once she talked to you about it. She kind of feels like that. So I think sometimes what we hold in goes with us all through life. And with me, I'm so good at it, I suppress it. So I suppress it so much it doesn't come out. And when I get a flashback, I bury that sucker right back. Boop, nope. So I'm just saying, I'm not saying you're doing anything like that, but I do. I don't deal with everything. I'm good at suppressing. But I had to a lot of my job too, until later. Anyway, okay. So your mom said that. Let's move on to something else. Have you had your oil changed in a while, Marvin said? I know that you're not getting, not your oil. It's your brother's oil. I don't know whose car. Whoever you ride with.
Oh yeah, because I don't drive.
It's about to burn up. Do you know what that means? Like it's low, or it's old. It's almost like black smelling, like a black oil that's burning. Have you ever smelled that? It's weird.
No, but I do know he like waits to the last minute on doing anything with the car.
And that's very generic. I don't know what that is, generic calling, but I see it, and it's black and it looks like oil, the consistency of it, but I can't see it as good as I can smell. Like that's why I said it's burning, because it smells like it is. It's just maybe old and but needs changing bad, and a filter, he said, which that doesn't. I would think that would go with it. We don't get permission. Thank you, Marvin. But you get a ride with somebody and they can drop you off for him?
Oh, I usually take an Uber because I asked my brother one time, and he doesn't like to drive anymore, or really out that far, and he's just, I don't know, I guess he just talks about there's too much traffic out that way.
Yeah. Well, he said when she came to see me, and I'm writing it down, she got dropped off. That's why I asked, so I'm writing this down. She got dropped off, so we had plenty of time.
Yeah.
I think he liked you seeing that he's okay, even though I know that it bothered you to a point of him not having his own. So that was a big deal. He said he was very happy about that. And so am I. He said, because I wonder I wonder how that got done. Did you mention it?
It was really strange. Like when I first went out there, you know how you look on the Catholic cemetery thing, and they just had one plot for him, and
he
didn't have his own stone, so I just assumed he was with his, in his parents' plot. But then, like, when I got, like, a month later, I found out that he did have his own plot they had suddenly either moved him, or I don't know what they did, but he's suddenly over in, like, where they, cremated area, but he's got his own plot in the ground.
But I still love that you have a place to go like that. But what I wonder if they just didn't have the room yet ready, or I don't know what it was. But somehow it's crazy because he said it's because of you, and I'm like, how did she do it? She didn't talk to somebody about where you were at. He said it's because of her. I don't know if they saw you visit him and they were like, we need to get on there. I don't know, because obviously they wouldn't know. So I don't know, but he believes it's because of you. So
well, I mean, it was very strange. Like I said, when
it is timing. Think about that, girl.
it was like, I mean, it was almost like not
crazy.
long after I had been out there that
Exactly.
I something told me just to go back on the website, and I'm like, well, why does he have his own plot now? It just was so strange, and it's like just like it's a very nice like marker and everything, and I guess, like I said, he's in like this whole area that's just cremated people.
That's crazy, though. It's so crazy because he keeps saying it's because of her. It's because of her. She's the one that did this. They did it because I don't know if maybe, I don't know. He can't tell me. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say, oh, I can make up a reason. I'm not, you know me, I won't do that. But he's telling me it's because of you. I don't know if they saw you visiting him, if they saw you looking. I don't know what it is. If possibly. Do you know I came across a TikTok the other night and I was on it and it had way off in TikTok land. This girl I did a reading on a year and 2 months ago, and she has a video she put up 2 weeks ago. Or, yeah, maybe a week or two ago. And I'm like, it's me. What the hell? Like, so I'm saying, I don't know how weird things happen, but, you know, whoever you believe in, the higher power, TikTok, whatever you believe in, it's something could have happened, and Marvin knows more than I do. I don't know about that, but I'm going to say what he said.
I mean, it kind of makes sense because otherwise I just, I mean, if he was, I mean, obviously he was cremated. Maybe they just had his ashes, like, just right there with his parents in the ground. And then, like, I don't know, maybe they saw my video weirdly enough.
That's what I'm wondering, because he didn't say no when I asked. Now, that's what I'm not going to say. Marvin said it was your video, but he didn't say no. So that's why I didn't answer. I didn't tell you, oh, Marvin said it's your video. It could be. Abby's saying synchronicities, which are so, so true.
I kind of just wonder why his parents, or not his parents, he only has a sister left. So I just wonder why she didn't reach out to me or anything. I never met her, so. But I guess she's like, you know, somebody really loved my brother, and, you know.
She might be shy and thinking, like, yeah, and she also might be, like, well, she gonna want to talk to me, or she gonna remember me, or what she think of me, or what, I don't know. I just, like I said, I know how his parents were because he described them so perfectly. 4 or 5 readings, 3 readings, 4 readings at least that we've had. And they kept him also mentally like, youth, she's too young, it wouldn't last, she's not going to love you, da-da-da. They were so afraid of him getting hurt. And you were like not out of his league, but in a way, because of age and other things that we're not going to go into. But I'm just saying, he's explaining, like, again, are we going there again? I'm sorry, Marvin, but I do want to mention that.
I just thought it was fun. I just am so happy that, because I didn't assume that his family knew anything about me, because he was so quiet that I thought he just is not talking about me to nobody.
But he did with them, especially his mom, and sometimes his dad too.
So his sister must have known too.
I think that they all talked about you, but I'm saying he would almost like they were sitting on the porch or somewhere where they were outside. Him and his dad is what I was seeing the second one. And they were talking. He was telling him about you. He's like, well, tell me what's going on, because you're not talking a lot lately about any of this. Like, what besides work, what goes on? He goes, well, I like work because da-da-da-da. And he started talking about you. And I think that's what started the very first conversation. Now, let me ask your mom back. Your mom just goes off and in and out. Okay. I think she's like, this is Marvin's turn again, but I'm not. I'm trying to get her. That was really a big deal for her to say what she said, and I'm very proud of her and thankful that she did.
I think she brought it up because, I mean, the last couple nights I've been talking about it with, like, my other little group, and she probably knows that it still, you know, really bothers me.
Yeah, I didn't know that, I promise, because I haven't, like I said, I've been on. But that's good you got a group you go to, or that you're talking with.
You know what it is it's so strange, is there's, the panel group that we do. Well, I never.
Oh, you're talking about where your cousin,
Yeah, well,
Angel. I almost called her Angel. Yes.
a couple of us went like in a private little group, and what was so strange is I never thought this happened to people by that kind of person in your family. I always thought it maybe was a stranger and stuff. And then when we were talking, 4 of us all had the same thing happen. And I have never met anybody in my life that had somebody
Miranda,
like that with that same person.
we're not going to say what it is, but I have dads and daughters, dads and sons, moms and sons, moms and daughters. I have cousins that I have male young boys to young boys, their own brother. It's and the reason I say I have it, I've heard it, I've seen it, I've worked a case called on it constantly, which we call CPS, and we have to go to the DA, and we have to get help and all that other. But I'm saying, without saying too much more, it's more common than we hear. I can promise you, than y'all hear.
But it just was so strange that like 4 of us in the same. There was only like 6 people in the room.
That is crazy.
And all of us, like 4 of us in the whole panel, are like, oh yeah, that happened. I just was, shocked.
It is shocking, honey. It is. It's like, what? Because honestly, usually, I think statistics still are. Now, some are family member, or they know, like right now, there's so many young girls and all this sex trafficking and boys and even older women are being taken. But you got to watch that. But there's also, the number one predator is usually a friend of the family, or someone, uncle in the family, or something like that, or a nephew or a cousin. It's usually a lot of times in the family, to be honest. But like I said, hi, Nikki. I don't know. It just makes me, your mom just makes her sick, she said. Makes me sick. Because she had it happen. But I want to let it, anyway. Okay. Let me write up here that you need private for that part. Even though I keep writing it down, I want to make sure we get back on track here. Do you have anything that you're trying to take out there, or you think of Marvin that has this circle? This is the craziest thing. I don't think it's a circle of flowers. I don't know what the world is this circle. These are the things that make no sense.
Oh, it's I bought these around Mother's Day. It's like a pinwheel of they're not real flowers, but it's like they're all like in a circle or a heart shape.
Yeah, but it does. No, these aren't real either. But I couldn't like, this can sound so stupid when I say it. And he's like, just do it. No, he knows. He knows. It makes me feel so good. So you do have them, yes.
Yeah.
Circle.
So he's probably been wait. It's been a couple months. And I've just been holding on to them. I have to go take one to my mom's grave too.
I love that. And then the longer you are, when you're more vulnerable or you're having bad days, I think your mom's there more, and I think he's there more. I say that to everybody because they know when we're down. They know when we're feeling it. They know when we're having it really rough or missing them, or just as a bad day. It could be a relationship problem that everybody's alive and well. They still see it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, and my mom had the same really bad depression, so she knows more, I think, about it.
Yeah. She said I lived with it. She said I feel like she believes it's in the genes, like it's in your bloodstream, like it's in your genes. You know what I'm saying? The family. Mm-hmm. She said, but I like to say it's from her dad's side. Now, this is a little joke, but probably not a joke. I don't know. Because I like to say it's from her dad's side, but I don't know because she kind of rolled her eyes.
Yeah. I assumed it because she lost 5 of her 7 siblings when they were very young. None of them made it past 52.
Oh gosh, that's horrible. It's horrible. Yeah, that's a real disease. Depression is a disease. Alcoholism, addiction, all that is, I take all that so serious. When somebody's talking to me, it's like there's no judgment, none. You need help with it, just like you do if you had cancer, or if you had, Crohn's disease, or any of those things, anything. Anemic, you need to take care of that. But people just, oh, well, they're on drugs. Well, what do? You think they're not worth something because they're on drugs? No, they have a problem. Obviously, an addiction that can take their life. So and I'm not talking about anybody in your family. I'm real passionate about, don't ever put anybody's down until you walk in their shoes. I'm real funny about that.
Yeah, and I know one time I mentioned something to my dad's current wife, and she's like, "Oh, I've never had depression or anxiety," and I'm just
not sure. Yeah, she's perfect. And I'm not being ugly, but every time I hear about her, she's. Sorry, Miranda, but you know how I am.
Yeah, I mean, I was on the phone with my dad the other day, and she had just came home, and she's here in the background going, telling him to get off the phone, and he's like, "Well, I told her I'm going to be getting off soon." I mean, so it's like she doesn't even want me to talk to him anymore, and she knows.
And that has started, since in 2 years now, decline. The more that she could take him, not away from you, but in a way, I'm not saying it's happening because I'm not starting anything, but I believe the less you can talk. Why is she so insecure with you? Because he loves you. She's so got to be in control of your dad and what he does. And now that he's sick.
Especially now, she should let me talk to him because we know we don't have a lot of time left.
You know what? She's got a problem, and Lord help her, because when this is all said and done, she's going to feel it. She's going to have to deal with that.
Yeah.
I don't know why. She knows it's insecure on her part because he loves you. And what person wants you not to love your children just because you love them? It's a whole different thing. That's your child, you're his wife. It's a whole different thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I get started. I get so aggravated. I'm running out of oxygen and time. Not really. I mean, we're fine, but I'm just saying. Your mom's opening up a lot of deep stuff tonight, like about the depression and the other stuff. So the circle, the pinwheel, the flower thing is for Marvin. I didn't write Marvin's name down, even though I know it's him. He said. Have you been doing research on the computer? Because he said she's on it, but is it your phone or a computer, like a laptop?
Oh, I just have my phone. I don't have a laptop.
Okay, let me see where the laptop. Why are you showing me a laptop? Or then maybe it's from work. I don't know. That'd be way back. Why would you show me that? No, that would be when y'all work, so that's not it. I'm getting, he's not answering. Hold on a minute. I don't know what would a laptop, let me write this down. If you don't know, I don't know either, because he's not answering.
I mean, I have a laptop sort of thing, but I've never used it because
it's so much easier, the phone. That's the same with me. I mean,
yeah.
Mine's not updated or nothing. Okay, so could it be something on there that he wants you to see, I wonder? Is that it, Marvin? I don't know. Let me just put question marks by it, and I'm going to say she does have one. I'm going to write this a little note by it. She does have one. I feel like you did. I don't know why. A lot of people don't use anything with their phone anymore.
I don't really think I haven't really ever used it, so there really wouldn't be anything on it.
I don't know why. Unless he plays with the laptop, but it's shut down, put away, isn't it? Because that's what I see.
It's like in the box still. I haven't really.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's put away. I know I don't see it in a box, but I didn't see it anywhere, like sitting up anywhere. Yeah, if y'all tap my box, I tried to tap my own. It will not let me tap. So if y'all would tap, to tap it. Not, you don't have to give me gifts or anything. Just tap. Why do I have a red dot? Hold on, Brittany. Let me, Brittany. What? I don't know what that means. I don't understand why it's red, but it says more and it's got a red dot, but I didn't see nothing. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't in trouble. Okay. You want to ask a question, honey, to either one of them? Do you ever smell? Let me ask this. Do you ever smell him or your mom? Because I don't know. They're both like, ask her.
Sometimes I smell perfume, but the thing is, she didn't really wear a lot of perfume.
Could it be deodorant, but you think it's perfume? Because sometimes I think it's perfume, and they swear that it's deodorant. Like I'll have a spirit, but here talking to me, and I can smell it. I said, oh, you wore cologne, or oh, you wore perfume. No, it's just deodorant. But she loved my deodorant. And it will tell me that, but I just smelled.
And sometimes I don't, if I'm remembering this right, I don't know, but I thought that Marvin used to wear Old Spice, and so I actually was gonna go out and buy some just because I missed that
Oh, I
kind
would
of
love that.
smell.
You know what? Okay, so this is what you need to do. I did it. Shame on me, but I did it. I got some cologne right there, and I ain't wearing it, but it's for me to smell when I'm missing somebody.
Yeah.
I love it. My mom, I have this much in her bottle that's 20 years ago. She passed, so I still have that little bit of her perfume because it's the only thing basically I got. But anyway, yes, I think you should get a small bottle of Old Spice. I really do. And original, he said. He said I used original. He said now they got other kinds.
I could because it's been a while and I couldn't remember. I mean, he didn't wear it very strong or anything, but I thought he did. So
he said get it. You know why? Because just smelling it. Do you know that that's a proven fact? If we shut our eyes, you don't have to, but you can open your eyes. But do you know smelling can take us back to a memory, a great memory?
yeah.
It literally smell. I know that music can. They proved it, but now they proved it with scents. I love that.
You know, I randomly, not for a while now, but randomly I would smell like a real life Christmas tree, and we used to have them in the house for Christmas, and that scent for some reason always made me feel really calm and things because it was a good time that we shared. But and so like every year you have me going like and now I get a small tree, but I can never get one that has the smell enough, you know. So I've been like buying candles and all sorts of things to try to find that smell, because that is like the greatest smell to me, is that like real Christmas tree smell. And I can't seem to find it.
You know, it's weird because I'm just going to use it just for a minute. You're not losing any minutes because I started yours again. My son grew up, we had a real tree. His wife grew up where they didn't have a real tree, so they would rotate every year so that she'd have what she was used to and have. She got so used to that smell, now she wants it. So they do have it, because now they make all kinds of things that smell like it. And that she's like, it's worth cleaning up the needles or whatever that falls, you know what I'm saying, off the tree. But
it's like, but they smell at the store, and then I get them home, and it's like, you know, I don't really smell it anymore.
You know what? Somebody else might walk in and smell it. It's crazy.
Yeah, so I've been a crazy person, like trying to find a candle, or I find sprays or anything that kind of smells like it, because it's just I miss it.
I do too. I love the smell of pine or needles, the trees. Natalie said, yeah, I love to smell Play-Doh. It reminds me of when I was little. Wow. That's crazy. I didn't even think. I'd have to smell. I could go there. I immediately see it. Whenever y'all say something, I see it. I'm very visual, but I don't smell it offhand. But I did smell what I thought was cologne, or like I said, it could be soap or deodorant. And it's Marvin saying it. So he's like, no, ask her to get some. Just a little bit. But he said it's original. He made sure I tell you it's original.
Well, sometimes I did smell it around the house here, and I don't have any, so then I kind of was like, I know he wore that, but he didn't ever wear it like so. It was like so strong, but it just kind of reminded me.
It was powering, but I'm the only one in here, and like he's in bed. It's like, and he didn't have on cologne or it's a smell just right in here that I can smell, and it's Marvin's who I'm talking to, and your mom. So it's not from her. I know it's not.
Yeah, but her she would wear like this, like just like a little dab of perfume sometimes, and sometimes I can kind of smell a little bit of perfume in the house.
I know it, and I love that because I would love to smell my mom's. Oh my God, I miss her so much. But although I haven't yet, well, I did once, but like it's been it's been about 10 years ago. It's been a while.
Yeah,
sometimes you gotta wait, or I do.
Yeah, but like I said, I do feel like something weird happened because. With the grave, because like I said, that, you know, when you go to the website, they only list one marker for his name, and it was listed as being right with his dad and mom, and then like it had to be like 2 months later that I just somehow decided, oh, let me go on the website, and it showed he had his own plot, and then it was weird though, because it was almost like it may have already been there when I was there, but I didn't know it because they didn't have it listed until like 2 months later, and then I'm like, where did this come from?
But you see what I'm saying about why would he bring that up? Because I didn't think of this. I didn't think of it on my own. Like, he said it's because of her, is how he exactly said it. That because of her. It's because of her.
Yeah, because
so he knows I'm talking to Miranda. He knows it's you, so I ain't got to name anybody on the panel. But I'm wondering what it could be. But he knows. He said it's because of you.
I even mentioned that
the timing's crazy, Miranda. It is. Timing's crazy.
I just thought his, because they have the same name, him and his dad. I thought, well, maybe he just didn't want his own because they, I don't think he really cared a lot about what would happen to him. That's the whole thing.
Probably not at the end. I mean,
he probably cared just because now he knows I care about it, or just want to have a place.
Yeah, where you can come though in anything, and it's the timing's amazing. Like I said, it's crazy.
It is weird because they took there's a snapshot of it on the website now, and it was like the date on it was like not long after I had already been there, and I'm like, well, I was thinking to myself, maybe it was there when I was there, but I don't think it was. I think it came like a month or so later.
Look way up here. I wrote, here's your stuff. I wrote perfect timing when we were talking about it a while ago because he said perfect timing, and I got chills. That's amazing.
So I'm wondering when I go visit if I have to take all the stuff that I put by his parents and bring it over to, or if maybe they did that for me. I don't know.
I don't know.
Find out.
I don't know if they're afraid to move it. I think sometimes they're told, I don't know, in some cemeteries not to move the stuff because
Well, I mean, like maybe his sister or something decided to,
that would be awesome. Yeah.
Move it to the right place.
I don't know. He's not showing me that. He's showing me you in your place. And the cats. He's showing me the cats. That's twice now. He's showed me the cats.
Well, the other day I was at the movie theater, and how I tell you I always like just imagine they're sitting here, and I like after the movie I turned and I said, I hope you, because I imagine all three of them are sitting there. I'm like, I went to a movie that I wouldn't normally see because I don't like science fiction, but they kind of do. And I'm just like looking at them and I'm like, I hope you guys like this movie.
Oh my gosh, I love it. That's funny though. That's crazy.
It was it was very good. I actually liked it, which I didn't think I would.
I'm trying to see stuff. So that's on the end. But I'm saying, is there anything else you want me to ask, honey, that I haven't? To either one of them?
I would like, I don't think that my mom can answer this, but I mean, I heard, like I don't know if I told you or somebody else that I just had a reading not long ago where somebody said, or she came through to say to prepare for, about my dad, and I don't know if she can tell me if.
Yeah, she don't have a date. She's telling me right now I don't have a date. Like, I don't mean that. I meant I want her to be prepared instead of not thinking about it. Do you try to block it out sometimes? Because I don't blame you.
Well, I'm just curious. I mean, was that really her that told me to prepare?
I don't know. I don't. It's hard for me to go in on another reading, but I'm like, I don't feel like I'm being told that by her. She's not telling like prepare. She's like, the man's sick, but I don't know when he's going to pass, is what she says. Trying not to say it, but said it. I said it.
Okay.
So I don't know if that was really her, honey. I don't know. I'm not gonna. I don't want to discredit somebody else's reading either because I don't know. Sometimes I'm gonna be honest. There's people in here, not in here. They're listening in my room, and they will keep everything that I just read, and they will reach out to y'all. And then this is what burns me up. They'll use my damn information for your reading. They'll pick parts of it, and you'll be like, oh, how would they have known that? Debbie just said that because they're effing listening. So that's one of them. Blow, it burns me up. I don't care if it's 2 weeks or 2 months from now. They do that shit, and it's ridiculous. It's like not just me. They do it to other people. And it's usually people that are desperate for a damn reading. excuse my language, but I can't stand that. That's still using someone that's very vulnerable and taking that. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's free, you're taking it still, and something that's wrong to do to them. It just.
Yeah, well, I don't listen to any of that stuff because I've seen so
I love
many,
that y'all don't.
so many. Oh my
Thanks.
God, I have at least 5 that I've seen on here in the last week that are just like they're just fake. I mean, oh my God, they
It's
just
getting worse too, because all they got to do is go, I'm going to give you free, or I'm going to do it for $5, and you're getting 5 cards, or you're going to get. People are so they're vulnerable, and some are so desperate to hear from that loved one, they're going to pay it, because it's just $5 or it's just $10, and they can help me. I can hear something.
Well-
So at the worst, they're wrong. You know what I'm saying? Somebody told me that to go to reading.
the
from
thing
somebody.
is they're all wrong because they
It
all
is
they all ask questions and you're not supposed to
No,
ask
they lead
questions.
to like, did you say cremated or buried? Didn't you say?
And then they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I heard
And you're
that."
like, no, they were buried. Well, that's what I was getting, but I wanted to make sure that was right.
And there's one guy that immediately his first question is always, "Well, how old are you?" Because and that's a very big giveaway because if you say
Why
you're
do you
30,
ask that? I
yeah.
have never in your life. I mean, ask somebody, why are they? I'll ask the child, they're between 14 and 16, like I did a while ago to that other reading. But my point is, I don't need to ask you your birth date, your time of birth, or what do you call it, your astrology sign. But that doesn't make me better. I'm just saying. They're going into all that to make you think they can get more when they do that.
And they're just they ask they're asking all the questions and then the person getting the reading should not say anything, but of course they're answering back and and that's how they feed into making the story.
And that's what I'm saying, because you get that person excited. They're like, oh my gosh, how would you know? And blah, 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 blah. When you need to stop, I've hurt somebody's feelings so many times. I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell at you, but don't say anything, honey. You're going to get to the end. Just let me tell you. When that medium just lets them keep slipping, that to me, no.
You know what,
That's just my opinion.
the one that frightened me the other day is this lady, she said she was 7 when she was told her dad passed from a heart attack. And then the lady's like, oh, no, that's not what happened. And she went on this complete turnaround and said that her dad was in Mexico and that he was
Alive?
pew-pewed in the back of the head by the Mexican cartel. Like this whole random crazy story. And the woman was in like shock and like,
well, that woman is deranged, because I can see her in her mind thinking the shit to say. Excuse me, the stuff.
I know she's mad, but I'm like, this is such a turnaround, and and the lady really has nobody to verify this with, so
so that's what I'm saying. And I've also seen people on here, and I'm going to bring it up because I'm really fired up. They're not in here right now, but they are literally mediums, new. And I watched the other night something.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say a name.
It's probably the one I watched.
Well, no, I'm going to say this. She flipping went to the page, and I lost my. I won't have her around me. I don't want her around me. I don't want her in my room, because that is the lowest gut sick feeling. And when I get it, sure enough, it was easy to prove. She was reading right off her page when they took a break. And it was about somebody losing their child. So she was reading, oh, there's her son, bam, 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 bam. She come back, and from the break, all of this, I don't know where all this came from. Oh my God. Well, I have 3 people that just read the damn page and sent it to me that you got it from. But I didn't confront her because I have nothing to do with her. I won't have anything to do with her.
Yeah.
That's the lowest low. Do I have faults? You better believe I do. I do. But I will never freaking steal from you, and I will never look it up. I think that's disgusting. And it'll come back on the people that do it. It will come back on them.
Yeah, I just wish,
That's TikTok.
You can't really go in there and, if you go in there and say something, of course you're going to be blocked, but I just feel so bad for all these people that are in there and are getting readings, and I just am like, just want to strangle all them and say, no, you're in the wrong room.
But I'll be honest, my mods will know me good enough, 2 of them, that were like, I'm the type that will go to her by herself and say, you flipping like admit it, or I'm fixing to out your ass because you nailed every freaking thing to the point as it was written on the pages.
Mm-hmm.
And she's not a medium yet. She'll tell you she's just coming into it.
Yeah,
That is, but how low is that, Heather? Do you hear me? I'm just like, oh, it makes me so mad. I need to shut up. But I cannot stand it.
It's one that said she got the abilities right after her husband passed.
See, I don't know. I didn't hear that part of it. If she did, it's one that's she's real likable. She's bubbly. She's I'm not going to say her age, or young or old. All I know is I was very nice until I got sick. I literally was sick, and I had to get off. But it was she was in my room, so.
Yeah, there was one. The one of them came into the panel of my with my cousin, and he was trying to get people to follow him, and he's the one I mentioned that he, like I said, that's his first question is he asks the person their age, and that's the only thing he does by that is he can gauge if you have a mom or a grandma, well, most likely in spirit.
What did you go through? What era? They can also do that. Oh, so you must have, did you ever like this band? They're smart. I'm telling you. They work that shit to be cons. They're cons.
And then their eyes go back in their head and they pretend they're channeling, and they're not channeling to anything. I don't know about
that. If my eyes go back in my head, I need an ambulance. I really do. I do. I'm serious. It's like a seizure. It scares me. I can't breathe.
It's just, I just can't. I mean, it's just, oh my God.
It's so sad though. It makes me angry beyond like what I need to say, because I will, like, I have no problem going to her and saying, I know you did this, and if you don't out and stop it or do something about it, I'm going to say, because she did it to somebody that I read pretty regularly, and it's just, it's beyond disrespectful. It's disgusting.
Well,
I didn't know about this looking up information, but this woman happened to put about her.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to say who, but one of her children has passed right on the page. Boom, there it was. And that's all the woman brought up was exactly what was there. That's all.
Yeah, it's just, I just wish I could just, you just wish you could.
I do too, man, but I have to even be more careful. Do you know how many women on here that are in my room right now? And there's 44. Mm-hmm. How many of them, on top of other ones, message me and say, please do a class about how, free, of course, but do it like about fake mediums, do it about fake psychic mediums, do it about this. Everybody hate me, not everybody, but a lot of people hate me, but I also am not going to sit here. Why not do it? I think sometimes I can't do a class though on mediumship, so I don't know when I do it. We can talk about it.
I just think like the main rule is if you're going into a reading and they have to ask you any questions, you get out of there, because that's definitely not real.
It's that, and watch them. You can catch them. You can.
Well, that's what I think is all these people have watched them, and I'm like, how do they not pick up on?
Talk about us. I'm not talking about anybody that's legit. There is no way. Are my friends? I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about the ones that are out there conning people and taking money and not taking money and giving it free so they'll come back. Or you give a little extra so they'll do it. Because if you know what to watch for, you'll catch it more. I could lead you right into a spirit-led and you would be believing everything. You know why spirit-led?
Because you can make a story.
Spirit-led is very easy.
Yeah.
It's very easy. If you're a fake, I'm saying, if you're not real, spirit-led, you can get away with anything because you're creating what's there. So you can, that makes sense. Yes, he does have brown hair. Now that I look, blah, blah, blah. And then we're into it. And then you're in deeper.
It's all
I like spirit-led,
but generic information.
I just get too many. So usually I do it direct spirit-led. Like I'll draw numbers or somebody will draw numbers and I'll just let anybody on the panel, like I'll rotate so everybody can do it. I'm not putting it down. It's a great thing. Some mediums are amazing with it. Personally, I get too many. But I still do it. I did it the other night, but I had like 6.
It's just, I see the ones that have watched their readings and still come back, and I'm just like, how are you not figuring out?
Diamond Warrior, you just made a perfect point, baby, of what I said. A lot of people.
I think you muted yourself. I don't know if she can. I don't think she knows that she's muted.